Every organization spends money, but almost no one inside those organizations truly understands how spending decisions are made. Most people believe spending is driven by needs, urgency, or common sense. In reality, it is governed by systems, rules, thresholds, approvals, and constraints that operate whether individuals agree with them or not. This video explains the hidden spend algorithm. Not advice, not motivation, the system. Spending appears discretionary on the surface. A request is raised, a justification is written, a manager reviews it, a decision is made. This creates the illusion of choice. In practice, most outcomes are predetermined long before a request is submitted. Spending decisions are not evaluated individually, they are evaluated against pre-existing structures. Budgets, policies, risk controls, and approval hierarchies shape outcomes before any human judgment occurs. Choice exists only within narrow, predefined corridors. A common misunderstanding is that budgets represent available cash. They do not. Budgets are permission frameworks. A budget answers only one question: is this category of spending allowed under these conditions? It does not answer whether the timing is right, whether the vendor is acceptable, or whether the risk is tolerable. Many requests fail not because funds are unavailable, but because the request does not match how the budget was structured. Every organization runs a version of the same logic, whether documented or not. If a budget exists, and the spend category is permitted, and the amount is within threshold, and the vendor is approved, and the risk score is acceptable, and the timing aligns with the budget cycle, then the spend is approved. If any condition fails, the spend is delayed, reduced, or rejected. Small amounts move fast, large amounts slow down. This is not inefficiency, it is risk control. Approval thresholds exist to increase scrutiny as exposure rises and to shift accountability upward. Every spend carries risk: financial, compliance, reputational, and operational. The requester rarely sees this layer, the system always does. High-risk categories face resistance regardless of urgency. Organizations do not buy things, they buy from entities. Vendor approval status often outweighs price, speed, or quality. This is driven by legal exposure, audit traceability, and contract enforcement. Good requests fail when attached to the wrong vendor. Rejection is often misinterpreted as incompetence or indifference. In reality, most rejections are system consistent. Common failure points include wrong cost centers, misaligned timing, policy mismatches, incomplete documentation, and vendor non-compliance. The system does not negotiate, it enforces alignment. No system is neutral. Spend algorithms fail in predictable ways. Over-bureaucratization creates delays, shadow procurement, and emergency overrides. Excessive overrides erode controls and expose organizations to audit and reputational risk. Political capture occurs when informal power overrides formal systems. For employees, rejection is rarely personal. For vendors, pricing alone is insufficient. For founders, early procurement behavior predicts later financial discipline. For policymakers, spend design shapes behavior more than enforcement. Systems create outcomes, not intentions. Once the spend algorithm is visible, outcomes become predictable. Not fair, not ideal, predictable. Understanding the system does not guarantee approval, but misunderstanding it guarantees friction. This is how organizations decide what to spend.